Chenmo, take your pathetic, cheap coffee and get lost. If you stain these clothes, you couldn't pay for them if you sold yourself. Consider this $1 a tip. Don't bother me again.
Brother, these days, even the stray dogs on the street have more money than you. Xiaoya can't even afford a $20 milk tea with you.
Xiaoya, 3 years of love. Is it only worth $1? $1. God! Let me be a multi-billionaire. I'm so stupid. Actually believing in this stuff.
Wake up! Stop sleeping! Hurry up and split last month's electricity bill.
How much? I'll transfer it to you.
Hey, we used the AC too much this month. It's 0.6 millicents total, so send me 0.2 millicents.
How much? 0.2 millicents? Wang Kai, are you still dreaming? What kind of unit is a millicent?
It's just 0.2 millicents. Stop playing dumb. If you don't believe me, check the payment app on your phone.
What the heck? The latest fruit phone is only 7 millicents? A luxury sports car is only $2? Then it hurts. I'm not dreaming.
It's over. He's so desperate to dodge the bill, he's hurting himself.
Prices dropped 1 million times, but my $10,000 balance stayed the same. Doesn't that make me a multi-billionaire? Zhao Lei, Lin Xiaoya, you thought $1 was an insult? But in my eyes, your entire family's lives aren't even worth 10 cents.
Well, well. Isn't this our school's very own dirt poor Chen Mo? Heard you got dumped by Xiaoya? Makes sense. One of her bags costs 0.5 cents. You couldn't afford it even if you sold yourself.
Brother Peng, don't say that. He probably can't even afford a single millicent car wash fee.
Lu Peng, this 80-cent piece of junk, you actually dare to show it off?
What on earth is he saying? An 80-cent top-tier supercar is junk?
He's crazy. Chenmo must have been triggered too hard. His brain is fried.
Junk? In your whole life, you couldn't even afford a single tire for this car. Fine. If you have guts, go inside. The cheapest coffee there is 1 millicent. If you can afford it, I'll call you daddy right here.
Excuse me, student. If you don't have at least 1 millicent in your account, please leave immediately. Don't dirty our velvet carpet.
Get me the most expensive Blue Mountain, and for this poor guy, give him a cup of free tap water.
Keep the change. Everyone's bill today is on me.
$1. This is a fortune that could buy the school's entire commercial street.
$1? Impossible. The 100th richest person in the world only has $5 in assets.
Lu Peng, who did you call a loser just now?
God of wealth? Please take back your dollar. Our cafe can't make change for that. We really can't.
Dihao's coffee is indeed way too cheap.
Zhang Qiang, you must pay this $0.05 millidollar shared fee.
Why should I? Last night, I only charged my phone for 5 minutes. Wang Kai, don't you dare scam me.
5 minutes still uses power. Do you know 0.05 millidollars is enough for 2 cafeteria meals?
Stop arguing. I'll pay for it.
Chen Mo, are you still acting crazy? You can afford 0.05 millidollars?
Weren't you humiliated enough by Lu Peng yesterday? Stop pretending to be rich.
You have received a massive transfer. The amount is exactly 1 cent.
1 cent? 1 cent is enough for 4 years of my tuition and living expenses.
The wishing well really granted my wish. But how did prices collapse like this? 1 cent equals 10 years of savings for a normal family. $1 equals a regional tycoon. Then the $10,000 I have isn't just money. It's an economic weapon to reshape the world. Su Wangqing, that antisocial ice queen from the finance department.
Did you hear? Chen Mo from room 302 just dropped a whole dollar. A dollar? That's enough money to buy our school's entire commercial street.
This feeling of being in the spotlight is actually pretty good.
Chenmo, I heard you struck it rich.
Is that any of your business?
Xiaoya, don't let him fool you. That coin is probably a fake he found somewhere. Ma'am, give me a chicken leg and an order of braised pork.
Wow, this young man is so generous. This meal must cost 0.06 cents.
Chen Mo, order some braised pork if you're so tough. Stop bragging with your fake coin.
Lunch for the whole school today is on me.
Haha. Chen Mo, do you have any idea how many people are here? Can you even afford it?
Received a transfer of 10 cents. Balance exceeds the limit. System is urgently processing change.
Listen up, everyone. Extra food. Take whatever you want from every window. This tycoon just gave us 10 cents.
10 cents. He just threw away 10 cents like nothing.
Chen Mo, you're just acting like a classless new money brat. So what if you have money? Do you know anything about finance or high society?
The rule of high society is that the strong make the rules. And right now, you don't even have the right to sit across from me.
Everyone, this was pooled together by the 8 of us scraping everything we had.
$2. I've never seen this much cash in my life. Chen Mo is finished this time.
Exactly. We'll crush him with this fortune. Let's go to the back street. I'll show Chen Mo the true power of capital.
Get out, get out. Young Master Zhao has spoken. If anyone sells to you, he'll use his wealth to ruin them.
How tragic. This is a total financial blacklisting. A $2 capital play. No ordinary person can survive that. Chen Mo is really going to starve at school this time.
We spent a full 20-cent deposit to buy out the operating rights for every shop on this street today. Now, all these shops are under the Zhao family's control.
Even if you beg me on your knees, you won't be able to buy a single grain of rice.
This is real status. $2 is enough to buy your dignity and your entire future.
Ha ha ha. Zhao Lei, I thought you'd improved, but you're trying to blacklist me with just $2?
$2 is plenty. Have you even seen $2 in your life?
Buy all 32 shops in the University Town back street.
Chen Mo, still pretending? Who are you calling? Calling Jade Emperor?
Buying 32 stores? Do you know the penalty for that? The property value of this entire street is at least $2. Even if you sold your family's organs, it wouldn't be enough.
"32 stores are a bit of a hassle, so I've decided to just buy this whole commercial street."
Mr. Chen, since the amount is so large, the property transfer contract needs your personal signature.
Fine.
That's the manager of the back street, Manager Wang. Impossible. Even my father has to wait 3 months to see him.
Received a transfer of $5.
$5? I finally got to see $5 with my own eyes. Everyone, get out here. The new owner of this street is Mr. Chen Mo.
Lord Chen, I was wrong. Zhao Lei forced me.
The 2 cents bribe he gave me. I'll return it. No, I'll pay him back double.
Is Zhao Lei's $2 enough for the penalty?
To Lord Chen, his $2 won't even cover a fraction of it.
$2. My capital empire.
Zhao Lei, this is just the beginning. Next, I'm going to buy the rules of this world.
Xiaoya, watch closely. Today, I'll show Chen Mo what a real elite looks like.
Brother Lei, that project of yours was personally vetted by Uncle Zhao.
That bumpkin only knows how to throw money around. He has no idea what a business model is. We've integrated the best resources in the province, investing a massive 80 cents. We will deploy 10,000 shared bikes. A single ride will only cost 0.01 mil.
An investment of 80 cents.
This is the largest project the school has seen in 5 years.
This is real business. Chen Mo, how can you possibly compete with me?
He just went up there by himself. Doesn't he even have a presentation?
My presentation is only 1 page.
$3. He bought out the parent companies of the entire industry.
Zhao Lei, all the patents you just mentioned currently belong to my companies. Without authorization, you displayed and planned to use them commercially. You've infringed on my rights.
$3 shook the entire foundation of the industry. Chen Mo, you're far more interesting than I imagined.
Chairman, I've looked into it. Regarding the card under Chen Mo's name, the balance is at least 3 digits.
3 digits? Over $100 in cash? That could buy 2 Hanhai province. Compared to that amount of money, the Zhao family is like dust.
Dad, use your connections to take out that Chen Mo. At school, he...
You fool. Do you have any idea what kind of person you've provoked? With just a snap of his fingers, the Zhao family and even our family legacy would be bought out in 3 seconds.
Dad, isn't he just a lucky poor student?
A poor student? What he holds in his hands is a massive fortune. Go beg for his forgiveness now. If he refuses, you're kicked out of the Zhao family today.
Brother Mo, after that startup competition, I bet Zhao Lei is still stuck in a hospital bed.
Where he is doesn't matter anymore.
Mr. Chen, my son was ignorant and offended your greatness. You brat, apologize to Lord Chen now.
Enough. Leave once you've apologized. Don't scare the other students.
Of course. Thank you for your mercy, Lord Chen. We'll be going now.
Brother Mo, this chair feels amazing. I never dreamed of a life like this.
This is just the start. The best is yet to come.
Are you Mr. Chen Mo? This is a lawyer's letter issued by Dingsheng Group.
Dingsheng Group?
We've been hired to conduct a compliance review of your suspicious assets. Given the suspected hostile takeover, your assets are under temporary supervision.
Freezing party. Dingsheng Group frozen amount, $10,570.21.
Dingsheng Group? They're the absolute peak of this province's commerce. How can they forcefully intervene in the banking system?
Brother Mo, men in black have surrounded the building.
Chen Mo, your money has been frozen by Dingsheng. Without money, you're worth less than a stray dog.
Brother Mo, what do we do? There are over 30 professional thugs outside.
With our assets frozen, we can't even afford a single cent in legal fees.
Does Dingsheng Group think they just froze money? What they froze is the countdown to the world's end. I am Chen Mo. Activate Project Skyfall. I want Dingsheng Group. Bankrupt before dawn.
Mr. Chen, the 10 experts from the Heaven Sent legal team
are currently at the Hanshan City Detention Center. Processing their bail and paying their retainer fees will cost a lot of money.
Chen Mo, Dingsheng Group has locked your bank accounts. How will you pay the fees?
Dingsheng Group froze the network and the numbers in the accounts, but I have physical cash here. I will pay the funds. I'm offering $10 in cash.
$10? You're paying in cash?
Cash. Tell them to take the case.
3 minutes left for mealtime. Return to your cells after eating.
Zhang-san, I used to provide legal counsel on Wall Street, charging 0.1 cents an hour, but now my account is wiped out.
I've signed off on mergers involving $0.2, and now I don't even have the money to pay my bail.
Are you Zhang-san?
I am Zhang-san.
My employer, Chen Mo, needs a lawyer and wants you to represent him.
Dingsheng Group has assets worth dozens of dollars.
Your employer has no funds available? Our retainer fees have a high threshold. We don't take cases without money.
The employer, Chen Mo, will pay a deposit of $10 in cash.
$10. Tell Chen Mo that the heaven-sent legal team accepts the case.
Chen Mo, the court values proof of assets, but you have no funds. A lawyer's consultation fee is 0.1 cents per hour.
You can't afford it, so I suggest you just sign the confession.
Court is now in session.
You are Zhang-san, and there's Wall Street counsel Li Si and European consultant Wang Wu. Why are they all here?
Mr. Chen, the entire heaven-sent legal team has arrived. Now, we will counter every single term submitted by Dingsheng Group. We are initiating bankruptcy liquidation proceedings against Dingsheng Group.
Your Honor, the plaintiff Dingsheng Group requests to freeze the funds in Chen Mo's account. The application is based on Commercial Competition and Asset Preservation Regulations, Article 14. The defendant, Chen Mo, is suspected of using illicit funds to interfere with price stability in Hanshan City.
Objection. The regulation cited by the plaintiff only applies to competition between similar-sized enterprises, but Mr. Chen Mo is an individual. According to Supreme Court Case Number 001, a top-secret precedent, legally held personal funds are not restricted by regional commercial regulations.
Dingsheng Group used corporate authority to freeze an individual's account across levels, which constitutes an abuse of power. The plaintiff's freezing procedure is indeed flawed.
Flaws in the procedure can be fixed, but the source of Chen Mo's money is unknown. As Dingsheng Group is the largest taxpayer in this city, we have the right to intercept and review any suspicious funds.
Mr. Chen Mo's source of funds is recorded in the Global Central Bank's independent database. Dingsheng Group's interception is not targeting Mr. Chen Mo's funds. The plaintiff's actions have prevented Mr. Chen Mo from conducting normal consumption investment activities. I request the court to immediately lift the freeze on Mr. Chen Mo's account and order the plaintiff to compensate Mr. Chen Mo for economic losses in the amount of $0.5.
$0.5? Dingsheng Group's net profit for half a year is only $0.4, and you're asking for $0.5 in damages?
Plaintiff Dingsheng Group's freeze on Chen Mo's account lacks sufficient legal basis. The Supreme Court precedent and arguments provided by the defense are valid. This court rules. Immediately lift the freeze on the funds in the accounts under Chen Mo's name. Dingsheng Group's freezing action constitutes an abuse of market dominance. Dingsheng Group must pay Chen Mo $0.5 in economic damages within 3 days.
The court cannot make such a ruling. Chen Mo, one person cannot take down a whole group.
Plaintiff, maintain order in the court.
I don't accept this. Dingsheng Group controls the economic lifeblood of Hanshan City. You have no right to demand that we pay $0.5.
My funds are unfrozen. And I'll take the $0.5 compensation. This is just the interest. You froze 1 cent of mine, so I'll make your whole group pay the price.
The court hearing is over. Chen Mo is about to come out. Chen Mo, answer my question. You received $0.5 in compensation. How do you plan to use these funds?
Back off! No filming without permission, Mr. Chen.
Miss Su, I am the primary heir to Zhangda Group and the representative of Zhang Yuqian, and my personal account has $0.8 available. I would like to invite you to dinner at a restaurant.
There are data loopholes in your asset operation process. I recorded the analysis results. This paper contains the asset structure information of Dingsheng Group.
You investigated Dingsheng Group?
Dingsheng Group paid $0.5 in compensation, so their capital reserves have dropped. You need this structure information.
Interesting. Contact the trading department to get the circulation data of Dingsheng Group's hash trusts, prepare the capital accounts, and start the reverse hunt.
Chairman, capital is flowing into the market, and trading volume for Dingsheng Group is rising.
Chenmo took $0.5. So investors believe we've paid out the funds, causing the stock price to drop.
Compensating $0.5 is bad news, so why is someone buying our stock?
Monitor the buyer's account data and find the source of the funds.
Master, Dingsheng Group stock is seeing continuous large buy orders.
The buy volume exceeds $1. This isn't retail money.
Dingsheng's stock price hit the limit up.
The funds are spread across 20 independent accounts, with no pattern to the trading style. A god of stocks has arrived.
Account funds at $100. Allocation complete.
Interest is paid monthly. Apply for $2 in funding and transfer it to the Dingsheng trading account. The price rose 10 times in 3 days. The market expects major good news for Dingsheng Group. We'll use high-interest loans to buy our own stock and drive the price up.
Buy now. Funds are entering the trust's core position. As the buy volume increases, the crash during liquidation will be even worse. The trap is set.
Zhao Jianguo. The stock price of Dingsheng Group over the last 3 trading days has increased 10 times over. The market's capital recognizes the value of Dingsheng Group, and the funds we raised have all been invested.
Chairman Zhou, Chenmo used a legal team to get $0.5 in compensation, unfreezing the funds. We need a counter strategy.
$0.5? A trivial expense. The amount of capital Chenmo holds, we still have no idea exactly how much it is, only that it's at least 3 digits. Capital is in Chenmo's account. Chenmo has no management experience, lacks social resources. I've already contacted 3 banking institutions. Dingsheng Group will launch a second round of legality reviews on Chenmo's source of funds. Once the review starts, Chenmo's account will be locked long-term.
During the review period, Chenmo won't be able to use a single cent.
Chairman Zhou is holding an emergency board meeting. No entry allowed.
The system is showing abnormal data alerts. The shareholding structure of Dingsheng Group has changed. I must report to Chairman Zhou immediately. Chairman Zhou, the securities trading system is issuing a red alert. The majority shareholder of Dingsheng Group has already changed.
Changed? Dingsheng's equity structure is very stable.
Which consortium has the funds to buy Dingsheng's shares?
Five minutes ago, a massive amount of abnormal buy orders appeared.
%51 of the shares. That requires over $100 in capital. Is it overseas capital or a top domestic consortium?
The buyer's information shows it's a college student from Hanhai University.
A college student?
The name?
The account's verified owner is Chen Mo.
After the meeting, I will take over as the vice president of Dingsheng Group. Everyone entering the building must have their identity verified. Sloppily dressed people are banned, especially students from Hanhai University. If Chen Mo shows up, kick him out immediately. Chen Mo, what are you doing here? Stop Chen Mo. Enforce security protocols. Get Chen Mo out of here.
Chairman.
Chairman.
The board of Dingsheng Group won't recognize your control.
Mr. Chen owns 51% of Dingsheng Group, so he legally holds absolute control of Dingsheng Group and the position of chairman.
You leave. Dingsheng Group paid $0.5 in compensation. Now, who's freezing out whom?
Call 911. Chen Mo. The Zhao family holds 30% of Dingsheng Group shares. We are the second largest shareholder, and we have the right to manage the group.
From now on, Zhao Jiangguo and their family members are removed from all positions within Dingsheng Group.
You can't fire me. I own 30% of the shares.
As the majority shareholder, I have the right to restructure management. Your 30% stake only entitles you to dividends, and Dingsheng Group won't see a single cent of profit for the next 10 years. Security, clear out these outsiders.
Xiaoya, the news app just sent a notification.
What news? Dingsheng Group has changed hands, and the Zhao family lost control?
$500 in assets. Chen Mo's current asset scale has surpassed all the old money families in Hanhai City Lin Xiaoya. For a few cents from Zhao Lei, you gave up on Chen Mo, who has $500 in assets.
Zhao Lei promised me a limited edition bag, and his family has a business background.
Zhao Lei was just kicked out of Dingsheng Group. You have no vision. You lost your chance to enter the top tier of wealth.
Lina, you were the one mocking Chen Mo for being a loser.
You misled me. If I knew Chen Mo was hiding $500, I would have pursued him myself.
Xiaoya, I bought this bracelet with my salary. For you.
The metal is rough, and the stone has no luster. Part-time salary? Chen Mo's account has a 5-figure balance. This isn't glass. It's a high-purity diamond worth over $100, and that gray metal is rare platinum. I threw away a fortune. Chen Mo, I was wrong. I'm so sorry.
It's Lin Xiaoya. Lin Xiaoya is calling for Chen Mo.
Chen Mo, come down and see me. I take back everything I said. Chen Mo, I was wrong. Chen Mo. You're down. Chen Mo, I know I was wrong. Zhao Lei has no funds, and Zhao Lei was kicked out of Dingsheng Group. I found the bracelet. Let's go back to how we were. I don't care that you hid your wealth.
Let go.
Chen Mo, after 3 years together, let's start over.
Please let go. And stay away from my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Chen Mo, you're seeing someone new?
You said those 3 years were the biggest stain on your life. Now, you're a stain to a chairman with $500 in assets.
Chen Mo.
No touching, Mr. Chen?
To help you get away just now, I pretended to be your girlfriend. Don't get the wrong idea.
I haven't. The Dingsheng Group equity structure you provided was highly accurate. Based on that chart, I executed the takeover plan.
According to the principle of equal exchange, you need to pay me. Since your account is well funded, you're responsible for the cost of this meal.
Agreed.
Excuse me. This is a high-end restaurant with a minimum spend of 0.01 cents per person. Guests must wear formal attire to enter.
I'm booking the whole place. Clear out all other customers.
Mr. Chen, I will clear the floor immediately.
When you saw the 50-cent coin, you weren't surprised at all. Your focus isn't on the amount of money.
You used $100 to leverage 51% of Dingsheng Group's shares. It showed the power of financial leverage. The stake is up to standard. Meals over, Chen Mo. You use massive capital to crush the competition and gain control of Dingsheng Group. But your decision-making system has risky loopholes.
You pointed out the risks, but do you have the ability to prove them?
My risk model has a 99.8% accuracy in theoretical tests. I just lack the actual capital for market validation.
You need capital to validate, and I need to perfect my system.
What do you mean?
Let's do a head-to-head validation based on real market data.
The rules?
Set initial capital, set a time limit, and compare the final returns.
Challenge accepted. Meet at the library rooftop to set the specific rules. Let's establish the rules for our validation battle.
State your terms.
First condition, limit the initial capital. To eliminate the absolute advantage of large funds, we'll each use an equal and limited amount of seed money. The starting capital is set at $10 each.
$10? Wan Qing. $10 is too much capital. A standard investment firm's registered capital is only $0.1. Using $10 for simulation violates the liquidity laws of the financial market.
When capital exceeds 1% of the market's M1 supply, liquidity premiums do occur, but that's only in traditional long-only markets. Using high-frequency trading with intertemporal arbitrage models, market impact costs can be kept under 0.005%. Do you even understand this model's structure? If not, please leave the area.
Zhang Yu lacks the knowledge of complex financial models, but your theory is sound.
Second condition, set a validation period of 30 calendar days.
Agreed.
Third condition, execution of the results. If you lose this battle, you must unconditionally grant me one request. Do you accept?
Challenge accepted. If I win, you must also grant me one request.
Fair enough. It's a deal.
$10 starting capital, transferred to an independent account. Funds are ready.
Let the validation begin. The clock starts now. We'll check the total assets in 30 days.
Sir, the registered capital is incorrect. This column is in dollars, and the number you entered is 10.
The number is correct. The registered capital is $10.
Mr. Chen, $10 in registered capital is a massive amount, so the approval isn't at the district level. We need to ask Mayor for instructions.
For the new firm with $10 in capital, the funding source has been verified. Open the Fast Track channel and approve the business license. Hanhai City needs this capital injection.
President Chen, this mine is no longer producing iron ore, and the company is facing liquidation.
There is a rare earth mineral vein 300 meters underground. Your technology is incapable of detecting or mining it.
Rare earth.
My offer is $2 to fully acquire the mine's ownership and underground mining rights.
Luning Technology fabricated overseas revenue. Its capital chain is broken and the risk is high. Sell off Luning Technology financing rights. Invest $4 and use option leverage to boost returns.
President Chen, a high-grade rare earth vein is confirmed, and the reserves are massive.
Release the mine asset report and the rare earth discovery announcement.
Phase 1 is complete. Let's check the current total assets.
I restructured an abandoned mine containing rare earth minerals, investing $2. With the remaining funds, total assets are now $48.
By shorting the fraudulent Luning Technology, I invested $4 in financing and options trading, and the current account balance is $48.5. Precise market predictions, combined with leveraged financial derivatives, have generated short-term explosive growth that exceeds physical asset mergers and restructures. Dimensional strikes are not the only efficient method.
There are 27 days left. The battle continues.
The market has recently seen abnormal capital flows. Two major funds are operating on a massive scale. So, to avoid risk, I suggest all member companies pause major investment projects, maintain liquidity, and watch the final movements of these two funds.
Holding both long and short positions, we'll arbitrage using volatility regression. When the market shows a one-way trend, we'll adjust the delta values dynamically to stay risk neutral. The risk model is logically sound, leaving no capital exposure. Using $50, start the full acquisition process for 3 potential tech companies.
Acquire tech companies near bankruptcy, inject funds to settle their debts, and integrate their patented technologies to form a technical barrier. Use our capital advantage to bypass the R&D cycle entirely. With $100 available, target the overseas-listed Hanzhong City local enterprise Haichuan Ship.
Market expectations are turning into valuations. Haichuan Shipping has issued a profit warning, and Su Wangqing's short positions are starting to see massive profits.
The 30-day deadline is up. The final assets are both $200. The result is a tie.
By only using financial tools, you matched my physical acquisitions in terms of revenue. Your business skills are proven.
The mystery funding is revealed. Students Chen Mo and Su Wanqing each founded $200 investment entities.
Market value of $200? Their initial $10 startup capital was real.
It's a tie. As agreed, we both must grant the other person one request.
I'll go first. I need you to serve as Silence Capital's Chief Risk Officer.
Accepted. The position fits my expertise.
Your turn.
Before any major business decisions, you must submit the plan to me for a risk assessment. I won't allow you to use funds blindly without risk control measures.
Accepted. No other personal conditions regarding our bet.
I'll save the personal request for later. I'll let you know when I think of it.
Agreed. You owe me one. This is the signing bonus for Silence Capital's Chief Risk Officer, and also a betrothal gift.
Bonus received. The position is official. President Chen, the Chief Risk Officer is ready. Silence Capital currently has sufficient capital reserves. What are the targets and regions for our next expansion?
The next target is the entire province. We will unify Hanhai Province's business empire.
No invitation. No entry.
I am Wang Fugui of the Hanhai City Energy Chamber of Commerce. This is a gold ornament worth 1 milligram. I'm here for the ribbon-cutting ceremony of Silence Capital.
I am Li Jinshui of East City Real Estate, and I brought a piece of prime downtown commercial land.
We don't accept gifts or land. Please step back.
A gold horse worth 1 milligram was rejected, and even downtown land was refused. Just who did Silence Capital actually invite?
Silence Capital, officially listed.
For the opening of Silence Capital, only 6 people attended. We don't even have the right to step through those doors.
Start the funding process. Transfer $200 into the Silence Capital corporate account.
$200? The total GDP of Hanshan City last year was only $50. Our company's registered capital is 4 times that of all Hanshan City.
Head upstairs. Prepare for the hunt.
President Chen, the angel round investment files are archived. Standard practice for investment firms during the angel round is to buy 10% to 20% of the shares.
That's a compromise for those lacking funds. Silence Capital doesn't do profit sharing. Our model is to buy out the target company's equity, 100% ownership.
The target is selected Feta Logistics. Valued at $40, their recent expansion led to a cash flow gap. They are seeking external funding. But the founder of Feta Logistics, Huang Yuwei, refuses to give up control.
Draft the acquisition letter. Offer $50 to buy 100% of Feta Logistics' shares.
$50? That's a 25% premium. This figure will break their board's defenses.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m., take this letter to Feta Logistics headquarters.
Waiter, check please. Tomorrow, I'll call in 20 heavy trucks from Feta Logistics, fill them with red roses, and cover the streets outside your set.
Sir, your card has been deactivated.
You want to buy the company I spent 20 years building for $50? I'm not selling. Tell that college student Chen Mo to stop dreaming.
Dad, why was my supplementary card deactivated?
The company is expanding. Cash flow is bottoming out. So I cut your unnecessary spending. You're Chen Mo? College boy. You have $200 and don't know how to spend it? Go back to school for a few years before you talk business with me.
Initiate Plan B. Use $30 to buy all gas stations supplying fuel to Hanhai Province and Feta Fleet. Buy all the primary warehouse land leased by Feta Logistics. Triple the wages and recruit licensed trailer drivers across the entire network. Block every path he has.
President Huang, the digital map is malfunctioning.
Drivers report that all 91 partner gas stations refuse to provide diesel to our vehicles. Fuel is gone. Our entire fleet is stranded at service areas and national roads. The transport network is paralyzed.
President Huang, the landlords of our 3 largest provincial hub warehouses have breached their contracts. They cut the power directly and demand that we clear all goods by today.
Chairman Huang, competitors are offering triple the hourly wage. Our turnover rate has reached 60%.
President Chen, I'll sell. $50. I'll sell 100% of Feta Logistics shares.
The price isn't $50 anymore. When the era leaves you behind, it won't even say goodbye.
In just 1 month, 3 full acquisitions. Capital grew from $200 to $800. Unmatched.
He's my cousin.
Wan Qing. As a member of the Su family, why would you work for someone who only has $800?
Here's a tip for you. You nouveau riche, get out now. Su Wanqing, if you cut ties with that nouveau riche today, there is still a place for you at the Su family.
You can't even imagine the true power of Chen Mo. The Su family don't play with fire.
The data on the screen is confirmed. Su Mingze has teamed up with 3 core suppliers to cut off all of our raw material supplies. Warehouse stock is empty, production lines have stopped, and with daily overhead plus breach of contract fees, we are losing $0.5 every day.
$0.5? In just 5 days, all of our previous profit will vanish completely. President Su Mingze, sent word that if we bow to the Su family and restore their market share, the supply cut will end. We must negotiate.
Anyone who mentions bowing to the Su family again, take your resignation letter now and walk out that door.
Losing $0.5 a day? How does it feel? How many days can that upstart Chen Mo last?
Those 3 suppliers breached their contract. You're maliciously blocking normal trade.
Contracts? In Hanhai province, the Su family's word is the contract. If you just beg me, I'll give that dog Chen Mo some scraps and let the suppliers ship to you.
You dare yell at my person? Mobilize $200 and start the full acquisition process. Target these 3 upstream raw material plants. Have an apple. The show is starting.
I'll watch you cry until you lose control.
President Su, something huge happened.
What are you yelling for? Our raw material inventory at those 3 suppliers is locked down tight. Has Chenmo Capital gone bankrupt today?
It's not Chenmo Capital. It's our warehouse. Those 3 suppliers just called. Their factories and the land were bought out 10 minutes ago by a mysterious buyer. New boss issued the first order. Cut off all raw material supplies Su Group. Our production lines have completely stopped.
Young Master Su, have a drink. Hey.
President Chen has ordered, Silence Capital does not accept guests who try to cheat the system. Please head to the main entrance.
Ah.
I apologize for previously cutting off the supply chain. I apologize to Su Wanqing.
Whoever makes Wanqing suffer, I will bankrupt their entire family.
Su Mingzhe bowed 90 degrees before hundreds of cameras and the reputation of the Su family. was dragged through the mud by that kid named Chen Mo. As a member of the Su family, how could you take his side?
Su Mingze teamed up with 3 factories to cut off supplies first. In business, they were simply outmatched.
Outmatched? What a joke! Resign from Silence Capital immediately and return to Su Group. Call the bank. Cut off all credit cards under Su Wanqing and the family trust funds.
Sir, the bank has replied. The 7 family credit cards under the eldest young lady were all cancelled 3 years ago. The balance in the family trust is 0.
The assets under my name are legal earnings from my financial trades and my role as Chief Risk Officer at Silence Capital. I haven't touched a single cent of the Su family's money. Father, Chen Mo isn't an enemy. He's a dragon the Su family can't afford to cross.
A dragon we can't cross? I don't believe some brat can turn the world upside down. Notify all branches. Initiate Level 1 combat readiness. Use all of the Su families. Connections in Hanhai Province to completely blacklist Silence Capital.
Understood. Chairman, the blacklist order has been issued.
$2 plus $3 and $5 from the trust. I've scraped together $15 in total.
President Chen, I saw President Su gathering money in the office. She had all her bank cards and passbooks laid out on the desk.
President Chen, all orders have been withdrawn. This will cause us to lose $0.05 in transaction fees.
Compared to her tears, what does money matter?
I told you, with the network the Su family built over decades, how could I not handle a green boy?
I won't end the Su family, only because of one person. Chen Mo.
Chen, President Chen. What brings you back to school?
You withdrew the short order today, losing $0.05 in fees. This doesn't match Silent Capital's usual principle of maximizing profit.
I only target those who bully me. You're different.
The richest man in the province, Chen Mo's secret girlfriend, is exposed.
This decisive strike is already in place. The accounting system of Silence Capital has been planted with forged data. The tax investigation team is already on its way. With such a massive amount involved, I'll make sure Chen Mo stays locked up for 10 years.
Silence Capital. You're suspected of massive tax evasion. Please cooperate with the investigation and hand over all core ledgers.
The ledgers are on the table. Check them all you want.
Captain Lee, these ledgers. The cash flow shown here, why is it all linked to Sioux Group subsidiary accounts?
Captain Lee, those so-called forged data, and the mystery of the funds all point to the whistleblower under Su Guohua's 3 shell companies. Investigating them is better than checking us.
Understood. Understood. We'll adjust the investigation immediately. Withdraw.
Su Guohua has been taken. The remaining funds for the Su family and Ding Xiang have been frozen due to the case.
Since they want to be ruined, then let's grant their wish. Start the final operation.
President Chen, all directors of Hanhai Province Chamber of Commerce have reached a unanimous vote. Starting today, you are the new president of Hanhai Province Chamber of Commerce. This nameplate symbolizes your power.
It's just a title. I don't need it. You may leave now.
Acquisition complete. Citywide integration finished.
Congratulations, President Chen. You have no rivals left in the province.
What's wrong?
Chen Mo, let's take a photo together.
Sorry. I'm going to get some fresh air.
Chen Mo. In just a few short months, you bought the entire Hanhai province. I used to think I was just an emotionless risk control machine until you appeared and my risk control model gained an uncalculable variable.
According to the National Bureau of Statistics, data from May shows that consumer prices nationwide in May narrowed to a 0.2% increase. This follows April's 0.2% decrease.
Magic City is the nation's economic center. Soon, the only name hanging there will be Silent Capital.
The 10 major conglomerates of Magic City have used cross-shareholding, strategic marriages, and political ties to form an impenetrable alliance. It is the toughest business fortress in the country.
In the face of absolute capital, any network of connections is just paper waiting to be shredded.
Mr. Chen, our boss, Brother Dao, wants to have a word with you.
That nouveau riche named Chen Mo thinks buying a remote Hanhai province makes him a god. In Magic City, he better know his place and bow down. Tonight, I'll make him walk in on his feet and crawl out on his knees.
Zhou Tianhao is the only son of the National Chamber of Commerce's president. He's known for being ruthless, with deep connections. This banquet is definitely a trap.
Don't worry. I'm here today to teach him the new rules of Magic City.
The rich hillbilly from Hanhai province is here? I thought you wouldn't dare step foot in Magic City. These 5 bottles are limited edition Romani Conti. Before the devaluation, 1 bottle auctioned for $5 million. Now, you can't even buy them with money. President Chen is from a poor place like Hanhai province. She's definitely never had anything this high-end. Since President Chen is new here, I'll offer you this first glass.
You're young Master Zhang, right? I heard you own a shell company doing electronic component edge processing, and it's always losing money. Drink this glass, and I'll buy that shell company for 1 cent. Young Master Wang, that abandoned land in the suburbs, I'll take it for 0.5 cents.
Butler, go buy me some sobering medicine. Buy the most expensive kind.
Young master, I've run through over 10 streets and checked every pharmacy and hospital in Magic City, but all the sobering medicine, late last night, was bought by a mysterious buyer at a staggering price of $1 each, and they're all sold out. You can't find a single pill on the market now.
Last night I had the bodyguards bribe the waiter to take my wine glass and swap everything inside with colored grape juice. These losers have such weak defenses. Using these 7 marginal companies as a springboard, immediately start the asset injection and revitalize all our shell companies in Magic City.
Chen Mo, you dare play me, buying up all the medicine and tricking me out of my peripheral companies. Go notify all core members of the Chamber of Commerce and activate the highest level blacklist. I'll mobilize all the power of the 10 major conglomerates to blackball him and ruin him in Magic City until he can't even buy a single grain of rice.
We received a report that this site's fire safety is substandard and environmental permits are missing. Stop work immediately. Everyone, clear the construction area.
We received a tip that this cargo is suspected of smuggling. All containers and the ship are seized. No unloading allowed. Wait for inspection.
President Su, I'm sorry, but the 10 major consortiums in the city have issued a joint blacklist. They've gathered a terrifying fund of over $1,000. Our construction has stopped, cargo ships are seized, and bank accounts are frozen.
A crackdown of this scale has never happened in this city's history. We must resign. Otherwise, we'll have no future in the business world.
The 10 consortiums have used all their connections across every sector. All 5 of our core projects are completely blocked. Without new capital, we won't last 3 days.
The capital chain is broken. Good. The real show has just begun. We need a $50 bridge loan, using the logistics park under construction as collateral.
President Chen, your logistics park has been seized. It's a bad asset. Our bank cannot take this risk.
I can use shares of Silence Capital as a guarantee.
To be honest with you, the Chamber of Commerce has issued an internal notice. In all of Shanghai, no bank dares to lend you a single cent. Please leave.
Look, everyone! The once mighty Chen Mo is now begging for help everywhere. His capital chain is completely broken. Ha 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 ha.
That heavy metal polluted wasteland in the south, the Zhou family bought it at 5 times the market price.
What about the unfinished building with debt disputes in the eastern suburbs?
Just confirmed, the top 10 conglomerates jointly funded the takeover.
Those were core project baits we intentionally leaked earlier. Now, They've become sponges that drain the conglomerate's liquidity.
Of the $1,000 raised by the conglomerates, 80% is now trapped in these junk projects.
To block us, they did whatever it took to snatch projects we wanted. Greed is the best weapon.
Cheers! When the sun rises tomorrow, I'll make sure Silence Capital is wiped out of Shanghai.
50 cents.
80 cents. This land is key for our group's logistics park, so don't even try to take it.
$1. The Chamber's mission is to buy every project Chen Mo has their eye on. The funds come from the public pool. Why should I let you have it?
$1 sold.
Young Master Joe, the final target plot has been taken by Consortium A at 10 times the asking price. All the funds have been turned into unfinished buildings in the east, heavy metal contaminated plots in the south, and titles for suspended projects.
Chen Mo's liquidity is drained. We've snatched up all their projects. First thing tomorrow, I will wipe Silent Capital off the map.
The liquidity of the top 10 consortiums is completely dried up. To grab projects, they even started internal bidding wars. Now all they have is a pile of worthless junk assets.
$800. Prepare to liquidate.
A massive sell-off. Tens of billions in super funds are frantically dumping the top 10 financial group's stocks.
Silent Capital has finished accumulating shares in the secondary market, officially becoming the core enterprise of Magic City's top 10 financial group's largest shareholder.
Take off immediately and return home. President Chen, these 2 cases of treasures, worth dozens of dollars, are a small token from the Zhou family, to apologize for the recklessness of my son, Tian Hao.
The coffee table leg is too short. Use that green stone to prop it up.
President Chen, don't push too far, or we'll both regret it later. The Zhou family has been in Magic City for a century, and our roots run deep. In Magic City, you can't avoid the Zhou family. If we go down together, no one wins.
I don't need to avoid it. I just need to tear it down.
Young Master Joe, we can't find anything. His funding source is protected by an unknown, ultimate firewall. It doesn't look human-coded. It's more like a system protected by universal laws. Any tracking code that gets close is instantly wiped out.
Ah!
Young Master Joe, our inside source at Hanhai University, found this in the school's logistics archives. This is the complete background file Chen Mo established at the school.
Ha 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 ha.
The Zhou family headquarters is being picketed by Chen Mo's debt collectors.
Payment successful. $1,500 paid. Zhou's Core Real Estate Group.
Notify the sales department. Take all of the Zhou family's properties and cut prices 5-fold. Sell them at a massive discount.
Give us our hard-earned money. Give us our hard-earned money. Give us our hard-earned money.
President Chen, please stop. A century of the Zhou family's legacy cannot end in my hands.
My time is expensive. Now, you don't even have the right to speak to me.
Chen Mo sent a final ultimatum. He bought out 90% of the Zhou family's assets. He promised to leave the remaining 10% of shares, guaranteeing that no one in the Zhou family will end up starving on the streets. His only condition is expel Zhou Tianhao from the family and strip him of the Zhou name forever.
Because you offended the wrong person. The Zhou family's century-old legacy is ruined.
Mr. Chen, according to the latest evaluation, the total market value of Silent Capital has exceeded $4,000, and you have officially surpassed Li Guohao to top the Forbes list. Everyone wants to know, in just less than a year, what is the secret to creating such massive wealth?
Because I never treat money like money.
Chen Mo tops the Forbes list.
The higher the kid climbs, the harder he'll fall.
Chairman, for tomorrow's National Industrial Summit in the capital, your speech is ready. Also, the organizers noted that Chen Mo declined the invitation.
He's not coming? He has a guilty conscience. An upstart who only plays with acquisitions. What does he know about the real economy? At tomorrow's summit, I'll show the business world who the true cornerstone of this economy is. Colleagues, some young people today take suspicious hot money and launch hostile takeovers, disrupting the entire supply chain. This lack of actual production value is a cancer to our market.
Li Guohao wants a war of words, but I don't have time for him. Let's be blunt and direct. Use $2,000 at triple the market price to force the buyout of all minority and institutional shares in these 3 factories.
With a triple premium cash offer, no shareholder will be able to refuse. Even the most trusted allies are clicking to confirm the sale.
Chairman, something's wrong. Your 3 core factories were forcibly taken over by Silent Capital 10 minutes ago.
How is that possible? $2,000 in cash. How could he mobilize that in just 10 minutes? Chen Mo, you forced a buyout of my factory. The workers inside have fought by my side for over 10 years. They'll strike in protest immediately, and your factory won't last a single day. How is this possible? How could you all...
Boss Lee, you only gave us base pay before and forced us to work unpaid overtime every day. When President Chen took over, the very first order was to double our base salary, ensure weekends off, and pay overtime at triple. The national standard.
Long live President Chen.
You're just burning money. You don't understand the core technical barriers of heavy manufacturing. Without my technical team, these assembly lines are just a pile of scrap metal.
The technology you're so proud of is like stone tools from the primitive age compared to the world's top teams. Besides being old, you're completely useless.
Hey, Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee, call 911 quick.
It's the middle of the night. If this is just some boring data update, I'll fire you tomorrow.
Boss, under Chen Mo's name, those 3 newly acquired heavy industry firms, by bringing in a world-class tech team, their valuation in the last 4 hours has skyrocketed. His personal total assets have already surpassed $5,000.
What did you say? He surpassed that electric car guy. Stop all other publications. Print this issue overnight. Update the rankings, the global rankings.
Good morning. Mr. Richest Man in the World.
Richest man. This is just the beginning. Wang Qing, get ready. Accompany me back to my alma mater tonight.
Lin Xiaoya, you're 3 months behind on rent. If you don't pay today, I'll take all your junk and throw it on the street.
Chen Mo, I was wrong. I really regret it. Can you help me? If you ruin these clothes, selling you wouldn't even cover the cost. Take this $1 and get lost.
Latest news. The new world's richest man, Mr. Chen Mo, returned to his alma mater Hanhai University today. Hanhai University is holding a grand welcoming ceremony.
Blessings from God of Wealth. President Chen, please don't let him remember the time I served him food and my hands were shaking.
President Chen, President Su, this way, please.
President Chen, Hanhai University is honored by your presence.
For Hanhai University, all student scholarships for the next 50 years are on me. Wanqing. This is everything I have. And from today on, it's yours too. In this romantic moment, I want to tell you, you are the most important person in my life.
You think you can sit at the main table? Everyone, Chen Mo took the profits that belong to us. Activate the joint short-selling mechanism, drain that nouveau riche's wealth until it's all gone, and turn him back into a penniless loser.
Breakfast will be ready soon.
The capital accounts of major Wall Street investment banks have launched massive short-selling orders against our overseas assets.
President Chen, we can't hold on. The Lawson family has joined forces with 30 investment banks. The capital is too massive, and our defenses have completely collapsed. $120 billion has already evaporated. I've failed the company. I couldn't hold the line.
What's the panic? Let it drop. Come down from the rooftop and have a coffee in the office.
President Chen, it can't drop any further. The Lawson family's short positions are still increasing. If it drops below the margin line, our overseas assets will be liquidated.
Close your eyes and rest for 5 minutes. That's an order. Wan Qing, do you know anything about fishing? Without a little bait, how will these great white sharks bite? I am Chen Mo. Release all funding defenses on the overseas system. Let them short it. Let them smash the market.
Our defenses are completely down. The Lawson family's short position volume has already reached the market's total float by 150%. Where did they get so many shares to short the market?
Because the shares they're using to crash the market actually belong to me. Activate the Cayman B3 account. Target the target stock. Set the price at rock bottom. Lock all shell company chips. Lend all shares to the Wall Street broker pool. Set a forced recall deadline, the delivery date.
Three months ago, you used dozens of hidden accounts to buy up all the floating shares at the absolute bottom. Then, you lent those chips to Wall Street to crash the market. Now, there are simply no extra shares on the market. The harder the Lawson family hits and the more they short, the more they must buy back to return to you on delivery day, only to find that there's nothing left to buy.
In the financial world, if you sell what isn't yours, you'll pay the ultimate price.
Mr. Rosen, market data shows that Silent Capital's overseas assets over the past 24 hours have vanished by another $500. Do you think Chen Mo still has a chance to turn things around?
Turn things around? Ha 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 ha! His capital chain has been completely cut off by us. This is a great victory for Wall Street. This proves that the final say in finance will always be in our hands. I've already had my lawyer fill out this form. Mr. Chen, if you can still see this show, I suggest you sign it immediately, so you might still have enough to buy a plane ticket back home. Fax it immediately to Silent Capital's headquarters in Shanghai.
Impossible. Our sell orders were wiped out instantly. A terrifying force is sweeping up every share on the market. The stock price is skyrocketing.
Boss, the circulating shares have suddenly vanished. We can't buy any stock to cover our shorts. Our short positions are completely locked.
Mobilize all cash reserves. Activate the backup fund pool. Crash that stock price. It must be suppressed.
Boss, we're out of money. All of our liquidity has already been dumped in. The backup pool is empty too. We can't even move a single cent now.
Yeah.
What kind of monster are you?
I'm your man. Enter.
President Chen, the Aviation Bureau just sent an urgent notice. William Lawson's private jet is requesting to land at Shanghai International Airport. He wants to see you.
Approve the landing. Have him come directly to the company building.
Mr. Chen, you win.
Tell me, what do you plan to use? To save your life?
Mr. Chen, this is for the Lawson family's remaining 50 secret hangars around the world, along with the control of all hidden offshore funds. I'll transfer everything to you. I only beg you to leave me and my family a small pension to keep our dignity. Mr. Chen, this is my grandson. He's only 5 years old. The entire foundation of the Lawson family now belongs to you. I only beg you, leave me $100 in cash. This amount is nothing to you, but it's enough for me to raise my grandson.
Over 20 years ago, you used leverage to short Asian currencies. The people in these photos were also someone's father, someone's son. When you shorted them, did you ever give them any dignity money for their old age? Your life is worth only this cent. Pick it up, get back to your country, and pray I never see you again.
Mr. Chen, this is the original cover draft. For the latest Forbes Global Special Issue, it's the original draft. Released globally, with no other content included.
Hidden achievement unlocked. Wealth limit locked. Current world currency is now meaningless to the host.
President Chen's schedule is full today, and he won't be seeing any business or political figures. Please leave the way you came.
Regarding the confirmed $100 special fund, $50 of it will be used to promote drought-resistant seeds in arid regions worldwide. The other $50 will establish a unified global hunger relief rapid response system.
Mr. Chen, this funding of yours will directly change the lives of tens of millions. On their behalf, I offer you my deepest respect.
Wang Qing, work is finished. Let's go on a vacation.
Chen Mo, you bought this entire snowy mountain, hired the most elite security team to lock down Skyrealm, and standing here at the top of the world with everything beneath your feet. Do you feel lonely at the top?
The company's capital chain is broken. Without further funding, the special medicine for this rare disease might be stuck in the lab forever.
President Chen, the parent company of this pharmaceutical firm is bankrupt. This rare disease project has extremely high R&D costs and a tiny audience. From a business perspective, the return on investment is negative.
Acquire the company entirely. Tell the lab head to ignore the costs and just get results.
The first special drug for this rare disease has passed global clinical trials. The pharmaceutical department submitted a pricing proposal. To recover the $10 in R&D costs, they suggest a price of $0.01 per bottle.
Make the cost price public globally. $0.0001. We won't make a single cent.
Mr. Chen could not be here today, so he asked us to play a short audio clip.
May poverty be a thing of the past.
You did it.
We did it together.
To be honest, the boss of Silence Capital is mysterious, but truly kind. For people like us, from bankrupt families, moving cargo here, the base salary is double what office workers make.
Yeah, I heard the boss is inspecting the province today. I wonder who this powerful figure is.
The throughput reached 1,200 tons.
Mm-hmm. Keep up the good work.
Back then, just what kind of giant did I offend?
President Chen, for your generous donation of $100 to your alma mater, the board has decided to build a life-sized, pure bronze statue in the central plaza for future students to admire.
I don't want a statue. Use all the money allocated for that statue to subsidize meals for poor students. I don't need admiration. I just want the school to remember that there was once a poor student who was ruthlessly humiliated on this very ground. That's enough.
Miss Lin, your education is average, but you're decent looking. Stay with me, and I'll give you $0.05 million a month for expenses.
Brother Zhang, the men I've dated before all had great status. For example, Chen Mo, you know him, right? The founder of Silence Capital.
Chen Mo, are you that gold-digging ex-girlfriend of his? If you want to be ruined, don't drag me down. If the people from Silence Capital find out I'm on a blind date with you, my little company will go bankrupt tomorrow.
Ah.
That's Lin Xiaoya. Should we stop the car?
It doesn't matter anymore.
There are no special magnetic field changes. It's just a common bluestone slab.
No. This slab carries the luck that built Silent Capital's fortune. As long as we enshrine it, our organization will share the wealth of the world's richest man.
The legendary slab that changed your fate has already been dug up.
It's just a worthless rock. It can't take anything away. The debt is paid. Let's go home.
Grilled cold noodles, savory crepes, extra egg for $0.01 more.
Boss, 0.01 is too much. Give me a break. I'm almost out of money this month.
This is the last $1 I have.
Even without it, you'll still be someone important.